All right, it is time. NFL picks and predictions, week 3. It's your boy, Austin Wayne. You will see the results from last week behind me. Don't be a window watcher. Do me a favor. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get this popping. Everything is completely free on this channel. Without any further ado, I'm kind of jumping right into it this week. First game of the week, we got a nice boring one. New England Patriots going to New York to play the Jets. Jets did look much better in the second matchup versus the Titans. Will Levis does suck, but Jets defense did look much improved. New England defense is solid. I just don't think the offense has enough firepower to stay with New York in this matchup. I do think New York's run game is actually going to take over this. So I do see this kind of being a lower scoring matchup. I do want to take the under 38.5 in this matchup. I will take Jets, obviously, money line. I usually don't like betting 6.5s towards favorites, but I saw something in the Jets offense last week. I do think that New England's not going to be strong enough. This is like a fumble for the Patriots in the third quarter. I'm taking the Jets minus 6.5 here. Moving along, we got the Chicago Bears going to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Something about this line just screams sketchy to me. I don't think that Indianapolis has been playing that good. Honestly, I know they had a close game week 1, and I know that Chicago has been playing pretty bad, so two pretty bad teams. As far as Chicago's offensive line goes, they're worse. You would think this line would be shifted more towards the Colts for their second home game to be a winner, but it's not. So for that reason, something sketches me out. My sketch flag is going up. I am choosing the Bears actually outright to win this. Caleb Williams gets his first dub of the year. I'm going to take the under just because I do think the Chicago Bears team does suck still. So in order for them to win, I do think they're going to keep it close. This is like a 19-17 matchup to me. 23-20 or something. I'm taking Chicago +1 in the under 44.5. Moving along, we got the Denver Broncos going to Tampa Bay to play the Bucks. Now, Denver's offensive line sucks. Tampa Bay is clicking on all cylinders. They just beat Detroit. This is going to be a hard game for Denver. Like, this could be a rug pull. I see this being a snatch, but I just see Tampa Bay. They're just looking so much better this year. I don't know. Baker Mayfield is looking like a stud. I got to choose Tampa Bay at home, 6.5 in this matchup, coming home off a big hype. Just riding that momentum wave after beating Detroit. I'm going to take the over just because I think it's rigged. Everyone's probably thinking Denver is going to suck in this game. I think they actually score more points than people think, but Tampa Bay definitely still beats them by 10 points. Tampa Bay money line. Moving on, we got the Green Bay Packers going to Tennessee to play the Titans. Now, we all know Will Levis has sucked this year. Even though I am a Will Levis fan, I just don't think something's going on with the O-line. He looks to always be stressed out or a sophomore slump. I don't know what's going on, but, Willis over there on Green Bay, he did what I thought he was going to do. It's a team game. Just because the one quarterback's out doesn't mean the whole team is going to lose. For that reason, it's a team game. I do think that Green Bay's defense is better than Tennessee's offense, so I will be choosing Green Bay +2 in this matchup. I am taking them for the money, and this is hard for me. I'm probably going to take the under. I want to say over, but just because it's such a low set line, they probably know something that I don't, so it's rigged. I'm going to take the under 37.5. Moving on, we got the Houston Texans going to Minnesota to play the Vikings. Minnesota just played an outstanding game. Let's see here. Hopefully Jefferson will be in this matchup. It will make it a much better matchup. If he doesn't play, then I could see the line swinging heavily into Houston's favor. What do I got in this matchup? Just because Justin Jefferson is hurt and I don't see, Addison's out, I just don't see Minnesota maintaining that hype against this Houston defense. Houston defense is a little better than I thought it was, honestly. CJ Stroud, he's better than Darnold. I'm going to take the 2.5 just for sake. I'm going to take the under 46.5 in this game. For some reason, I'm thinking two offensive teams cancel out, make a lower scoring game in this one. That's what I'm feeling. And then, of course, Texans, money line. Moving along, we got the Los Angeles Chargers going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Pittsburgh looking pretty good right now. Can't lie, Justin Fields having a little resurrection. What do I got in this game? I'm sensing Pittsburgh's defense is better, but Chargers defense is also very, very good. And we're talking about Justin Herbert going against Justin Fields, who's better. I have to lean towards Herbert, obviously, and of course I do think that Harbaugh is a better coach than Tomlin. Now I do think this is a boxing match, a low-scoring fight to the end. I'm taking the under 36 easily in this matchup. I just got to take the Chargers at plus 2.5. I think they're just going to be stronger than the Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's defense is good, but J.K. Dobbins has been looking so good that I got to choose the Chargers plus 105 in this matchup. Moving on. New York Giants going to Cleveland to play the Browns. You know, Giants looking like they suck. Cleveland actually had a pretty good game. Defense is looking better. I thought Deshaun Watson looked a little better. What do I got in this one? Yeah, let's give it to Deshaun Watson last week. He did his thing. They got a home game playing against one of the worst teams in the league. I hate betting 6.5s in the favors team, but I'm going to bet it just for this game. New York is absolutely terrible. Because it's going to be Denzel Ward or Grant Delpit on Neighbors, so I really don't see him doing much. Taking the under in this matchup, and of course, Browns money line. Next game, probably one of the best, if not the best game of the whole week. We got the Philadelphia Eagles going to New Orleans to play the Saints. This is a really hard one to me. It's crazy because the Saints have been playing so well, but they're still underdogs here. I know Philly is a good team, but just the way that Kamara's seem to bounce off tackles, and Derek Carr is like a madman, just throwing it to Rashid Shaheed for 50 yards every game, bombs. So for that reason, I'm taking the Saints plus 2.5. I'm going to take the over in this matchup, one of the higher lines of the weekend. They probably know something. Usually I take it under at 48.5, but these two teams, 1 o'clock slate for ratings, probably an over. And then I'm taking the Saints. I do think that both offenses are powerful, but Saints defense is probably going to give the edge. And of course, Derek Carr is going to be slinging. I see Saints defensive line giving them problems. Moving along. Let's see here. Let's remove some stuff. We got the Carolina Panthers going to Vegas to play the Raiders. Now, my Raiders impressed me this weekend. Comeback victory in the fourth to beat Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Minshew looking like he's clicking with Devontae Adams for sure. On the other side, you know, Carolina Panthers, they really got nothing going on. Bryce Young is looking terrible. I'm telling you, he's too small, and I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator or what's going on, but he probably doesn't have much longer in the league, just like Tua. I see both of them maybe lasting 2 more years. I don't like betting big numbers. I do think that Vegas will kind of ride this momentum going up against one of the worst teams in the league at home. I'm taking Raiders -7. Raiders defense way too good, if not probably top 3 in the league going against the worst quarterback. That's an easy under for me. And then Raiders money line, of course. Next game, we got the Miami Dolphins going to Seattle to play the Seahawks. I'm worried about Tua, man. I really am. I don't know what they're going to do as far as quarterback situation. Maybe they'll bring in like Ryan Tannehill or something. That would be hilarious to me. Or trade Bryce Young to Miami. Sheesh. Seattle had a good game against the Patriots, but I wasn't impressed by them as much as I thought I would be. Either Patriots defense is something serious, or Seattle's just, Geno's not it. I don't know. 6 points here, no way. There's just no way. Just because the quarterback's out, it's a team game, and I think that Miami is just as good as Seattle, if not better. So for that reason, I am taking the Miami +6 in this game. Second string quarterback for Miami. Seattle, pretty good defense. I'm taking the under 42. It's pretty easy to me. I'm taking actually the Dolphins to win this game for the money. I know it's a pretty big dog at +225, but something's telling me that Miami is coming in this matchup. Next game. Let me clear some of these bad slips. We got the Baltimore Ravens going to Dallas to play the Cowboys. Now, Baltimore, 0-2. Very weird start, right? It's something sketchy. I don't know if it's because the lack of wide receivers that Lamar Jackson has. I think he needs a big play wide receiver. And I honestly think that Derrick Henry is on the out of his prime. I don't think he's nowhere near as good as he used to be. Dallas, they got their butt whipped by the Saints. They're going to come in mad to this matchup. I feel like this is a home matchup. I want to choose the Ravens. I can't see them going 0-3. I don't want to say it, but for some reason, I feel like Dallas's defense shows up in this game. I'm taking Dallas +1. I'm taking the under 47.5. Two offensive teams. Well, not really two offensive teams, but I mean, kind of. But I'm taking the under. Baltimore's good defense. Dallas has a good defense. This is like a 24-20 type matchup to me. Dallas, money line. Moving along, we got Detroit Lions going to Arizona to play the Cardinals. This will be a fantastic matchup, I feel like. Two really high-powered offenses. Cardinals looking amazing, right? Kyler's back to 100% health. Marvin Harrison Jr. just broke out on the scene. Crazy game. It concerns me. Detroit's secondary concerns me with what Baker did to them. Now they're going up against the high-flying Cardinals, and I feel like they're riding a little momentum wave. It's crazy to see all of these underdogs this week, and plus a -165. I hate -165s, and I hate -135s. For that reason, I'm going Arizona +3 in this matchup. I definitely think they keep it close, if not win this game. I want to bet the under just because it's a 4 o'clock slate game, but I do think that Harrison once again goes for like 150. You got Amon-Ra and J-Mo on the other side. I got to pick the over in this matchup, but I'm taking Arizona +135 for the money. Let's get it. Next game, we got San Francisco 49ers going to LA to play the Rams. Now, LA is off to a hard start, and I can't lie. 49ers, they just got their butt whipped. Probably going to come in here pretty angry. I do think this is a rig. Something about the numbers is throwing up a flag to me. -400 to +300. That's just sketchy. It's too close. This is a divisional matchup as well, and the underdog is at home, riding a 2-game losing streak, and San Fran just coming off a huge loss to a worse team. I'm thinking that +7 is the bet I'm taking here. I want to choose the under just because Matt Stafford doesn't have much to throw to, but I feel like they might win this matchup. So I'm choosing the over. And what do I got? Can I do it? No, I can't do it. I know it's going to be close, but I can't choose the Rams to win. San Francisco money line. Last game of the week, we got the Kansas City Chiefs going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Now, I know the Chiefs, they're riding high right now. 1-point victory. Riding a little momentum. They barely got by the Bengals. I think the Bengals showed a game plan that might hinder the Chiefs the rest of the season, honestly. This is a primetime game. Kirk Cousins, 4.5 points. They really haven't been killing teams. I got to rock with Atlanta in this matchup, plus 4.5. I just do. Just because they're both... I feel like Bijan Robinson, they're going to keep the ball out of Pat Mahomes' hands. The only way they win this game. I'm going to take in the under. I feel like this is a big rushing game. And... nah, I can't do it. I do think it's close, but once again, like a 4-point victory for the Chiefs. I'm taking them outright. Money line. Now, if I had to pick a parlay for this week, let me see what I got going on here. Place like $50 on this. Let's see here. I'd probably pick Chiefs. Let's do a little 5-teamer. Chiefs. Let's go Raiders-Carolina game under 37. I'm actually going to take Cleveland outright. I will take the Chargers outright in this game. And I will take Tampa Bay. And let's just do one more. Let's do the Jets money line. That's my 6-bet parlay. Go ahead, put $100 on that, win $1,800. Hopefully that's your rent payment. Do me a favor, my friends. Hey, yeah, you. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe money. Showing y'all how to get some money. I'll see y'all on the other side. Week 3 NFL picks and predictions. Let's get it.